OCO, what's up, beautiful souls? Welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Mamina. You can call me Mina for short. This is a collective reading on who's trying to hit you up, who's trying to hit up your line, and why. Why are they doing this? They could be trying to invade your energy a little bit here, could be trying to summon you. We're going to use my new oracle, Hit My Line, all original artwork. You can purchase this deck in my Etsy store. You can also get the tarot cloth here. I'm also thinking about making this into a t-shirt. If you would like that, comment below to see. This is Hit My Line. Truth is, this person could want to message you or DM you. We're gonna find out why they all up in your energy. What they trying to hit you up for? What do they want to say to you? What does this person want to say to you? Nope, I ain't thinking about you tonight. Oop, that sounds like a lie. Because they want to hit you up. See? It's a lie. We're both petty as fuck, but you're doing the most. So somebody is calling themselves trying to be over you by not thinking about you. And I feel like if someone came to them and said, hey, you've been wanting to hit up so-and-so, nah, I ain't thinking about them. I'm on my new-ish. I ain't worried about them. But in reality, they've messaged you before, or they messaged you not too long after that. Like, you know what? We both being petty because this is unread. This is being over it, and this is unread. So it's a false over it mood. Okay. Somebody's not being authentic here. You might be picking up on this already. You might be kind of sensing that they're invading your energy a bit here. Let's dive a little bit deeper. What else is going on? Look at that. Why are you tripping? Yeah, baby, you left them on red. And they're feeling upset about it. They're feeling very upset. They don't want to be honest with how much the distance is affecting them. So I feel like they kind of purposefully hang around people that you're mutuals of or that you're connected to, and they kind of hope and wait for those people to say, oh, when was the last time you talked to them? When was, have you thought about such and such lately? Just so they can be like, nah. Because in some weird way, they think that if you hear that they're not thinking about you, that all of a sudden you're going to want to kind of like check up on them, or you know, that weird like reverse psychology. That's what this person is on. But you're clearly ignoring them with this. They feel like they've reached out to you already. This could be them wanting to. Either way, it's left on red. It's like you're ignoring their energy, and they find that petty. Isn't that interesting? They find that petty, but they also have to admit, well, I'm being petty too. They can't just say I'm in the wrong, I messed up, or I didn't mean what I said to that person, or I didn't mean what I said to you. Instead, they're going for that, yeah, I said what I said, but let's be clear, we're both petty. Why are you tripping though? How come you're not answering? We have typing, so this is something that they could be, gearing up to send to you if they haven't already. We both have to get rid of bad habits to heal. So they genuinely feel like, while yes, they messed up, you two are not innocent. You two had something to do with the misunderstanding or whatever the problem was in the connection. Okay, let's dive deeper. And what was this message about? Hitting you up, right? Hit me up whenever, just don't leave me without closure. Yeah, whoever might be in the wrong here, I do feel like both sides have kind of like done tit for tat to each other, but one of you for sure feels like you kind of left me without closure, or yeah, it was the last straw, but I thought we would at least talk one more time, try to iron things out, clear the air, and that never happened. So they chose to be extra petty by pretending to be over you. This could also be your energy, but deep down you both want to at least communicate to each other to understand the problem. Even if this isn't about getting back together, you still want to understand what went wrong. And this doesn't have to just be with people that dated. This could also be with friends. People that used to be friends had a falling out, and now it's like you're strangers to each other almost, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel organic. Now that all of the petty feelings are out the way, there's this, where do we go from here, vibration? How do we fix this? We have draft. So this is something that they're feeling that they haven't conveyed yet. Okay, they haven't expressed these feelings quite yet. You make me want to say cheesy shit. You make them want to say, I'm sorry. Can we talk again? Can we be friends again? I'm sorry. I actually love you. Can we conversate? Can we start over, like just from scratch and forget everything that happened before? Okay, can't we just both admit that we're petty? Again, somebody don't want to hear that. So I feel like whichever one of you resonates with this, it's the equivalent of when a person says if. You know, like when someone apologizes and they're like, well, if I offended you, but it's obvious that they offended you. Like whatever they did, it's obvious to everybody and their mama that that was offensive. But they say if to kind of, in a weird way, try to make themselves look good or try to save face. That's what this feels like to you. We're both petty as fuck. Like, really? Who was the person that started this argument? Who was the person that got out of pocket and then had the nerve to tell everybody, I ain't thinking about him or her. They're not even on my mind. And you knew it was a lie and everybody knew it was a lie. You know, so this is why you're ignoring that, or whoever resonates with that card. That's why the energy is being ignored, because that just sounds like a cop-out. That just sounds like making excuses, wanting to throw both under the bus instead of saying, here's what my part was. Okay, this is what my part is. Now you can be honest to me about what you think your part is, but let me get my shit out the way. I'm kind of getting the vibe of like on bended knee. You know, like I won't point no fingers, I'll take the blame type of vibe is what you might want to expect from this person, but that wasn't what you got. So you kept ignoring them and they're like, why are you tripping? Why won't you talk to me? Are we over this? I'm over you ignoring me. I'm over ignoring you. Can't we just conversate? But they realize this isn't working. This type of attitude isn't working. So they start switching up. You know what? We both need to heal. We both did some wrong. Maybe it'll be easier for me to admit my wrong if you can sit down for a second and also admit your part in this. Then maybe it won't be so difficult. And I still, you know, you might be a little bit more receiving if they were to be more honest like that. But I still think a part of you would be like, you're still trying to be inclusive of both of us instead of just talking about what you initiated, because I do feel like this person was the initiator of the problem. Like, can't you just be honest in saying that you overreacted or you went over the board or you said some ish that you shouldn't have said so that we can properly move forward, instead of trying to make it such a we moment. We did, we need. You're not feeling that for real. Okay, so now that has them in this mood of like, you know what, just hit me up whenever. Just don't leave me without closure. I get that I might have done wrong, but hey, I'd rather hear you chew me out and express what the wrong was than to just walk away and ignore me, because I do feel like that's kind of what you did. You got tired of trying to explain it. You got tired of arguing, or maybe you didn't feel it was worth it to do that in the first place. And now that has them sitting here like, you know what? The more that you're not responding to all the above, it makes them want to be cheesy. It makes them want to apologize in a way that seems kind of weak to them. Okay, let's go just a tad bit deeper in what's going on here. Let's get some more intuitive hits for this message. Again, this oracle deck is available in my Etsy shop. What else is going on here? This person that wants to hit you up. I feel like this is you, actually. This is your energy. You're the individual that's learning to be grounded, that's learning to not take everything so personal. Dealing with this person, you went through a lot of ups and downs. You also went through a lot of sometimes allowing their words or their actions to affect you more than you would have liked to. So you're learning how to ground yourself and be more centered. Notice that this person is balancing themselves on these like nails here, these sharp, it's like acupuncture. And you're learning how to be more light light in your energy, light in your thoughts and in your feelings, and you just don't want to deal with anything that you feel is going to set you backwards and bring you back down. You know, you didn't like what this person said, but at the same time, you didn't respond to it the way the old you would have, I think that's why they thought that you were going to say something like, oh, if I say I'm not into them anymore, they'll come back crying to me, or they'll say to somebody that they miss me and that's my way in. And you just didn't do that old pattern because you're elevating. And now here they are in the shadow watching you, feeling the need to reconnect with you and realizing that you're elevating somewhere out of their reach. Look at the distance here. Now, normally in this card, this sometimes comes through as like a statue of a divine figure or like a divine Buddha or energy. But in this case, I feel like it's them watching you from afar, wishing that they could tap into your energy more clearly. But you seem so elevated. You seem so distant. They might have thought that they had a high point or a high, vantage point, but they really didn't. You've been very focused. Some of you might have went back to school. Okay. And again, I do feel like a lot of you are doing some type of energy work. Like you're tapping into energy work. You're tapping into clearing a lot of karmic traits in yourself. And that's again why you don't want to be dragged down. You might actually be going for some type of certificate in like Reiki healing, or you went back to school to study something that you put to the back burner when you were so caught up in whatever this friendship or relationship was. Sometimes it distracted you from things you really wanted to do. Maybe this person really didn't encourage your dreams. Like they kind of made it seem like, well, why would you go to school for that? Why would you're too young for that. You're too old for that. You're too blah, 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 blah. And ever since you've left this energy alone, you've been studying up on things, expanding your knowledge. And for some of you, this may not be school in the conventional sense. This may not be to go get a certificate, but you're learning. You're studying something. You're expanding your knowledge. And it's helping you to reach places and heights that you couldn't before. And it's also helping you to get your cash up, babe. Like it's helping you, it's bringing you some abundance here. Now, I don't feel like this abundance and prosperity is limited to cash. All right. I feel like some of you are feeling very rich, even if you don't have the physical result of it quite yet. You're still feeling really secure in yourself and in your capabilities. And if you are going back to school, or if you did, this is the result of you investing in yourself. That's what's going on right now. You're investing in yourself in whatever capacity that is. So I feel like it's up to you if you want to. I mean, like, it's always going to be up to you, babes. But I really feel like it's up to you if you want to even entertain this energy again. If you really feel that this person is trying to elevate. So far, it does seem that they're still kind of caught up on old ways. They're true about you needing to heal certain habits, but little do they know, or again, maybe they do, that you've already started that process, and they're kind of jealous that they haven't yet, and that they haven't with you. So Spirit is really putting you in a position to make choices for yourself with a very clear mind. Don't entertain anything that you feel is going to drag you down. Don't fight trying to, even if it's just to clear the air with an energy that you feel intuitively you should. Please understand the difference between your intuition and your opinion. Let your intuition and your instincts be imbalanced with each other. And so far, you've been doing good without having to talk to this person. So it's up to you, baby, what you want to do. This is what this person wants to hit you up about. This is why they've been all up in your energy. Here's where you currently are. You know what part of this message is for you. Peace, love, and light, beautiful soul. If you enjoy the vibe around here, be sure to subscribe. And of course, check out my Oracle decks. See you next time.